What's going on, guys? This is the Central Podcast, and today, guys, I'm your host, Fanji or Daniel, and I'm here today with Martijn and
Yo guys,
whatever, and Fanji. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Hello, yeah.
So yeah, obviously the last podcast, my audio was terrible. It was just, it shouldn't have been a video. Really, it was really bad. Obviously, we've got Martijn with us. Me and him are the hosts of the podcast, and we've got our special guest Fanji. He's in Rush and he's a designer for us. He also made our logo. So yeah, Fanji. So how long have you been doing GFX for?
Hi, about 1 year.
Yeah. So
what made you kind of like I know we're gonna talk more about it later, but what made you think like I'm gonna start doing graphic designing and I'm gonna learn the graphic designing and then see what will that bring me in the future? How to get that idea?
It was more I just watched a small YouTuber and he made his own thumbnails and he did tutorials on how to do it on like the iPad and stuff. And it kind of all started from there, so.
Cool. I also had a friend. He was designing on his phone, and now he's in TapX and Nova as lead designer, which is pretty cool. I was friends with him for about a year probably, but yeah. So we're gonna get into the topic, guys, of a Ghost 2 and if one will ever appear. So everyone was talking about if Ghost 2 was going to be the Call of Duty for this year, which was Infinite Warfare before there was no information. So what do you have to say about that, Martijn?
Well, no, obviously we haven't got any like information or very little information of having a Ghost 2, but we kind of thought the idea like what if there's a Ghost 2 is that gonna be an idea, because a lot of people disliked it, but if people would probably prefer it to its feet on the ground, so there's no double jumping and all that stuff. But then you also have we just thought of it as an idea, like, are they going to bring it out? And if so, what do you think that they should put in it? Like, will they bring back tactical insertions? Like, did they take it out? Because I never played Ghost, I never had it.
Yeah,
I did.
They're in it, yeah.
Yeah, will they bring that back? Like, any new game modes, or are they going to carry on with the remastering? And like, I'm not so sure. What was your favorite thing about Ghost, though?
My favourite thing about Ghost was probably the sniping in it. The sniping, obviously, a lot of people didn't like it, but it was personally good. What about you, Fanji? What do you think about Ghost? What's your favourite thing about it?
I've never played Call of Duty.
Have you actually never? Oh no.
I mean, I've played it. My little brother, he got it a couple of days ago, and I've played it a couple of times, but not that interested in it.
Wait, which one?
No
Which Call of
way. There's no way you've never played COD. What?
Some people might just want to stay on the PC though, because he did say that he plays Counter Strike or CS:GO,
Yeah.
which is technically
Yeah, I'm more of a
it's the Call of Duty on the computer.
Yeah.
I'm more of a PC gamer. Like,
I'm gobsmacked that I don't know a person who hasn't played COD.
I do.
I mean, I've played it, just I haven't played it frequently or anything.
Yeah.
Played it as in like a game that he wants to play or really
COD
gets
is
into.
life. COD is my life. Without COD, I would never probably be a YouTuber. But so what do you think of CS:GO? Fanji, what's your favourite part about it?
Well, I only got it a couple of weeks ago. I don't really play it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like guns with silences.
Nice.
I like the with MW, right? I played CS:GO before, but that was when I had more of a. It was a Mac again. Like obviously, Macs are not gaming computers, and people make it clear.
No, they actually are. They're actually really good for gaming. If you can there's like a thing that you can do. You can switch it to a Windows, and it makes your PC dead fast.
Crikey. But yeah, I had a Big Mac and it was yummy. But then the computer, obviously, it was like it worked better. I tried to get Steam on my little like laptop, and it just the second it finished downloading, everything was going slow. So I immediately deleted that, deleted CS:GO, all that was gone. Because I remember I used to play it on my on the computer, and it was pretty good. I love the the transitions. Just how you can move to your sniper to then your knife and just mess around with it. And I really like the inspect, and they've now they didn't bring it back. But they have it in Modern Warfare Remastered, and I find that fun. The fact that I feel like I kind of get that feel when I'm playing Remastered. I get the CS:GO kind of feel because they have the inspect. When you look at your gun, they have the the knife is a lot quicker. And it feels more like CS:GO, and obviously it's not CS:GO, but I think it kind of it reminds me of it, and that is fun.
Yeah, the thing I like the most about CS:GO is probably surfing on the PC. It's really fun surfing on it. I'm not the best at it because there's this thing where you make your speed faster, and the thing on my computer just doesn't work, so I can't change it. But yeah, it is quite a good game. So let's get into the topic of obviously.
Graphic design.
Yeah, graphics design. So, Fanji, what type of designing do you like to do? What's your main?
Graphic. That's what he does.
Yeah, what's the main thing you do? Do you make like AVIs, headers, and how did you learn all your skills and stuff?
Well, the three main areas I focus on is UI design and UX design, which is like kind of user interfaces and how you would scroll through a menu or something, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
3D kind of modeling and headers and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And just recently, logo design.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, where did you learn your skills from? Like, how did you learn?
I'm mostly self-taught, but I do look on YouTube quite a lot now, and I do learn from other designers as well.
Yeah, there's quite like a big thing on YouTube. Obviously, there's a lot of YouTubers making tutorials on how to obviously make GFX and that, and that's how I've kind of learned how to make AVIs and stuff. But yeah.
In fact,
go on.
Kind of, like, do you see this as like a profession and a bit of a job? Because obviously you do this, like you do this for money, and obviously it's very professional. Like I saw your website, and it's not just like a page of your designs. It's properly coded. I'm not sure if you use Wix or something, but it's a really professional website. So do you just see this as more of a hobby, a hobby, or something that you're gonna maybe do in the future?
Yeah, can you make like a career out of it or anything? Do you think?
I would really love to make a career out of design, but like I do see it as a hobby right now. I don't usually do it for money or anything. But I do it because I love it. It's
like a passion.
just something. Yeah, it's like you love Call of Duty. I love designing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think that's the difference between addiction and a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, you spend a lot on time with this though, because like sometimes, as you say, you're up at quite late or past midnight just working on them, and obviously it's good because you're keeping contact with the person you're working with. But has it kind of ruined a bit of your sleep pattern?
Well, I'm on my summer vacation right now, so my sleeping pattern's ruined already. And when I have school, I usually don't stay up late designing.
But so what do you do when you get to school then? Do you just take a break from it, or kind of do it in your free time? And then like if you have someone if you're making like a logo or something for someone, you're like, would inform them that it's going to be a lot slower because
I usually tell a client whether like I give them a time period usually, and if like I tell them whether I can get it done within like the next few days or something, and when I can and cannot be contacted, or I try to. and usually at school, like during breaks and stuff, I don't design at all just because I have so much work and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, do you use like Photoshop or do you use Cinema 4D? Like, what do you use mostly, would you say?
Four main things I use is Clip Studio for sketches, Photoshop for just general designing and that sort of thing, Cinema 4D for 3D kind of stuff, and Adobe Illustrator for making the logos and vectorizing them.
Yeah. So, how long did it take you to learn how to use them all properly? Because I'm still learning how to use Photoshop properly. It took me a while to get used to everything.
I'd say Photoshop took me about a year or so, and then for the past 6 months I've been using it professionally. I've only just started learning Adobe Illustrator, but I'm quite confident with it since it is very similar with Photoshop.
Yeah.
I'm really not the greatest with Cinema 4D, but I've been using that for about a month now.
Yeah.
Or 2 months. And the program I use for drawing, Clip Studio, I've been using that for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's very new to me, but yeah.
And what would you say is the biggest thing that's happened to you since you kind of, gotten better at the graphic design and doing it, really cool, because obviously when you start, it's, you do it, but it's not like the best. But then once you've gone to this level, what's the biggest thing that you've done so far?
I definitely think the logo for the podcast would be one of them because it's the first logo I've done in that particular style. And probably me starting out with 3D sort of thing, because I always used to do 2D and only 2D, so 3D is very new to me.
Obviously, yeah, we're really impressed in the work, and we're gonna leave your website and probably your Twitter and down below in case anybody's looking for a graphic design. Like he does, charge. Now
Obviously, if you're from UK or America, it's gonna be a lot cheaper.
But it's good. I think I have personally worked with multiple graphic designers, but this has probably been the best. So, do you also have any YouTube? What do you kind of? I know you have your website, but what do you produce? How else do you advertise your work apart from Twitter and your website?
Well, I don't really use YouTube or anything because my computer's kind of crap and I can't record speed arts or anything. But yeah, I do mainly just use Twitter. That's about it.
Yeah, because I usually in my videos sometimes I'll show one of my AVIs I've made, or I'll post it on Twitter. But YouTube isn't really the best way to promote graphics. I'd say it's probably your portfolios or however you say it, on carbon made and stuff, and websites obviously.
Yeah.
Probably. So now that we're going to talk about Rush, but I'm kind of the least educated on this clan. I have been in the clan for a few hours.
Yeah. Hours.
And yeah, it's been amazing. I now have 3 million followers on Twitter. I am now,
verified.
Yeah, I'm verified. I'm on the fastest growing YouTube channels. I posted one video, and it's got 2 billion likes.
Yeah.
Plus, you're in phase now.
I'm in phase. Yeah, I joined for a few hours.
Just joined phase right now.
I've been in phase now for a few seconds. No, but it's been alright. I'm not so sure about the group chat because obviously we have a Twitter group chat for Rush, and it's spam.
Cancer.
Yeah, people are like, "Oh, it's not spam." But you had he was saying spam is when you spam letters, but also when you're getting ba-ding, 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 ba-ding,
yeah, every 5 seconds.
And you're kind of
Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah. Everyone in the team's quite nice though. I was in ammo, but obviously it's a COD community, but there was so much like trash talking between teams, and it just wasn't very professional. So I decided to leave and I joined Rush. Obviously Rush did have 40,000 subscribers, I believe, and then they ended it, and then I think Kaiser restarted it, and we have 5k subs now. I was watching some of the Team Targes on the Rush Hour on the old channel, but I believe it was hacked. Somebody hacked it. I saw that in the chat. But yeah, the team is quite good. There's a lot of nice people on the team. And yeah, what do you have to say about that, Fanji?
Are we really at 10k?
No, 5k.
Oh, okay.
5k subs.
I
Yeah.
haven't checked out the YouTube channel yet.
Well, there's not much to see. We got
Yeah.
5k.
There's
been no activity on this channel.
No videos on it. We've got 5k.
But obviously, we are planning. Like the first thing that I thought is right. You have a channel, you have a clan, you're remaking it, you're rebuilding it up. There's only one problem. You don't have the videos. So I've already, what's his name, like Kaizo or something.
Kaiser.
Yeah. He's a really nice guy. He was. So I'm not the greatest person in clans, because I'm not a YouTube person. I stream and I do podcasts now. But I like to do commentaries, but I don't want to upload my own channel because I am extremely busy with school and I don't have like equipment. But he's been like really, trying to help me finding a thing that I can do, and I'm now a content creator. But I'm gonna get people to give me gameplay, and I'm gonna be uploading on the main channel, and it's gonna be fun. I've got some videos already planned. Like hopefully there's gonna be an RC because there are players, but there's not much activity going on. So I think I'm going to try to do an RC for Rush, which would be awesome. And then, maybe if I can get some gameplay, we can have some cool videos, some commentaries going up, and some... Do we have an editor? Is there an editor?
Yeah, I think we have a few editors. I looked on the roster today, and the editors on it. I think Kaiser's putting all those on the roster today, because... a lot of people have joined since, obviously, the other day. But...
do you also have a CSGO team? Because, maybe we got Fanji here becoming the next top CSGO player.
Yeah.
It started 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
You have so much potential, Fanji.
Yeah, I've seen, so much of none of your gameplay of your CSGO, and I think that, Fanji, you're gonna be the FaZe Fanji, right here.
He's gonna be the CS:GO FaZe, right? He's gonna be one of the best out there.
Yeah, it seems fun. The thing that I like about the clan is, in some previous clans, the first thing, you'll join, and it's like, okay, you need to upload once a week. If you don't tell us when They were quite strict. They had rules which you understand because they want the clan to be successful and they want you to be active. The annoying part was they tell you to be so extremely active in a video every week, which I did. But then the thing is that they weren't ever active. We would never have the owners on there, and when they were on there, it wouldn't be about the clan, but it would be about I posted my own video. I made my own graphic art, and it wasn't really a community, and it wasn't kind of I didn't fit right, so I left quite early, and then Frenzy became leader because the owners left. They kind of ditched it, so then Frenzy was leading the clan for a bit, and he was like, yeah, this is ridiculous, and he left as well.
Yeah,
but now we're all in Rush, and it's cool.
Yeah, everyone in the team is nice, but Fuel was kind of just it was a lot. It was I can't describe it. It's just like a big mess, kind of.
Very unorganized.
Yeah, it wasn't very organized at all. So yeah. So guys, I'm gonna end the podcast here. Obviously, we've talked for a while now. Thanks for our special guest Fanji for joining us on this podcast.
Thanks for having me.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was
awesome
awesome
having you.
And you're obviously the first guest, so
yeah,
maybe if we get like 1,000 subscribers or something, you'll go like, yeah, I was in the second podcast.
Yeah, we'll always leave everyone's links so you come on the podcast. But if you do want to come on the podcast, obviously all you have to do leave a comment, subscribe,
And go on our
and like the video, and
go on our Twitter, and we can like DM you. We can talk about you, what topics, and
yeah.
obviously that would be awesome.
We've made a new Twitter, guys, so that's going to be a link in the description, and this might be getting uploaded to my channel. It all depends, but yeah, thank you for all coming on the podcast, and I will see you guys later. Peace.
See ya.